Hello! Right, wasn't planning on this, but every time I try and, oh, there we go. He's off, and my chair's broken. Keeps on doing this. I might have to just sit like this. Thank you ever so much for your kind, constructive comments on the previous two videos. That little chap that you just saw on the desk there, that's the new addition to Team Baz. That's Ozzy, who is my daughter's kitten. He's about 9 months old now, so now we're a 2-cat, 1 Labrador family, so things are a bit hectic. He's, yeah, like I say, he's my daughter's kitten. Ozzy, yeah. As a lifelong Arsenal fan, it's a bit difficult to get his name to come out of my mouth, so privately I call him Birdcamp. But yeah, you can see the title of the video. It's been a week now since I've had the Spectrum, and you know what my overall impressions are of it. Now I would say I bought this myself, wasn't sent it for review purposes or anything like that. He's messing about with the tripod, so if you suddenly go that way with a crash, that's because of Ozzy. Hey, yeah, so bought it myself. It's my own machine. My experiences have been overwhelmingly positive with it. There's a couple of niggles and issues, some of which I mentioned the other day. The sort of like LED power light is like on the rear of the computer. I nearly said console. Struck by lightning for doing that. I apologise, all specky enthusiasts. Oh, he's gone out now, so hopefully he's gone to find mischief elsewhere in the house. But knowing Ozzy, he's going to be back in at about 400 miles an hour in a second. Ripley, go on, off he goes with that. Hang on, someone else wants to introduce themselves. Come on, come on. You may remember Ripley from before. She's now nearly 4. She's absolutely wonderful. And yes, she's named after Ripley from the Aliens franchise, because that is, after Star Wars, my next most favourite franchise. Yeah, go on, good girl, Danny. She's absolutely lovely. She's lovably thick. She's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, so the LED light on the back, being on the back of the computer, it's not a game changer. That's just a niggle. I personally wouldn't have been unhappy to have seen it somewhere on the front, but I suppose from purism points of view, it doesn't really matter where it is as long as it's there. That's just me sort of like saying. I mean, unless you've got something reflective in the background that the red light could shine off of, you have to sort of like constantly keep going like that. Well, you don't have to do it constantly. This is what I do. I'd like to see. I know there's just. I haven't updated any of the firmware or installed any of the updates. I think the first one was a little bit broken, so held off, and I believe the fixed one is now ready to download from the Retro Games website. I've held off doing it for the time being because purely it's been doing mostly what I want it to do anyway. I will at some point do it, but I'm not treating it as an urgency at the moment. The sort of lack of online manual, the lack of the manual in the box. You can either download it or buy it. I haven't downloaded it and looked at it. I know you can do save states and rewinds and stuff like that, but to be honest, I've been enjoying playing the games I have with my usual ineptitude, and you'll see in the next video just exactly what I've been doing. Yeah, I know you're interested in everything, aren't you? And we've got laminate flooring in here, so you can hear her pitter-pattering. Absolutely. I apologise if that's causing a bit of annoyance, but she likes to spend her time sort of in here with me. But as soon as I start talking, normally she'll just lie down. I've got a bed for her there, but normally she will just sort of like lay there. But if I start talking, she's like, "What's going on? What are you doing? Can I play?" Don't knock the tripod, Ripley. Good girl. Yes, and mind your tail on it as well. You're going to knock it flying. Come here, come on. is it, you know, whether or not you buy one is entirely up to you. You don't have to hate it because it's not a real Spectrum. You know, for ease of use, it's really great. Like I said, it is before, you know, the fact that you know, you don't get a joystick, sorry, the gamepad included, whereas with the C64s and the Amiga, and I'm not sure about the Atari or the VIC-20, but you got those sticks included. I suppose that would have helped them keep the price down to 90 quid. But then when you think back in the day, if you wanted a Spectrum, I think the price was the attractive one. I can't remember how much I think the 16K was 99 and the 48 might have been 119 or 129. I'm not sure. I did see adverts when I was reading through some old magazines the other day, but I can't actually remember. I should have taken a note of that. But you would, well, that seems like a great price. You then got to factor in you need a cassette player. There was nothing downloadable then. You need like an interface for the joystick and a joystick or two. And if your parents were really flush, micro drives and, you know, interface ones and stuff. But we all know the micro drives are a bit rubbish. So I've really enjoyed it. It has sparked my enthusiasm again. I have got a memory stick with some games on it. Only a few. I don't need loads and loads at the moment. I'm just feeling my way back in gently. Yeah, what? Where are you? He's come back in like I said he would, but I can hear him, but I can't see him, which is with a kitten is, you know, not good. You know, I don't want to squash him if I stand up. Where are you? Oh, you're down there. Yeah, here we go. He might come up and introduce himself. You coming up? Not you, you Burke. Hang on a minute. Yes. Oh, good God, come on. Down you get. So, yeah, if you were to sort of say to me, Baz, should I buy one? Well, it's entirely up to you. Of course it is. It isn't a real Spectrum, like I said the other day, but there he goes. Well, bird camp. No, he doesn't listen. Not a real Spectrum, like I said the other day, but you know, looks-wise, weight-wise, it fits the bill. I had a couple of issues with the USB stick in that occasionally when I pressed M to select a game, it would just bring me back to the carousel. Sorry, enter to run a game. It would just bring me back to the carousel. Unless I restarted the Spectrum, and then it would work properly. And a couple of times, I think it was Exelon, you might have seen that in the other video of it, that when I first booted it up, it didn't play the soundtrack on the title screen, that fantastic 128 soundtrack. On the subject of 128s, it is a little bit weird playing 128k games on a rubber key 48. That's my coffee. Birdcamp. No, you're not Birdcamp, I'll rip you. This is getting really tricky at the moment, isn't it? But these two cast members will make frequent appearances. You may, of course, remember Milo, the other cat. He's 6 now, and he's so laid back, he's just downstairs on the sofa. He don't really give a crap unless he wants some dreamies, and then he'll come and bother you. But he spends most of his time just chilling out and letting this fool do all the clowning around. And you are a clown, aren't you? Yes. Right, that's it. All over the place as usual. Those are my thoughts. I'm really happy with this. Like I say, 1 or 2 issues. It's not fantastically perfect, you know, 1,000,000% perfect, but it's very good. I am enjoying it, and I think it's 90 quid that I spent, well spent, my early Christmas present to myself. Will you lie down? There's a good girl. Yes, you are. All right. Coming to the weekend, I might get another video up, a gameplay video this time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully, it's helped you It's just off the top of my head, you know, no script, just saying my thoughts, observations, whilst being hugely distracted by animals and beasties. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. If you liked it, please let me know. If you wish to subscribe, please do so. But if you do subscribe, it's so great to have people joining in the comments and create discussions. That's what I do this for, or why I started it, and that's what I enjoyed, and that's what I'm hoping to enjoy again. Have a great weekend, people.